Hollywood has been on a run over the last couple of years of groundbreaking superhero movies that have been huge blockbusters at the box office. 2 years ago, it was Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Last year, it was Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther. And this weekend, Brie Larson arrives as Captain Marvel. That movie is the first solo female-led film from the storied Marvel universe. But it's not just a big moment for the studio. It also marks a leap for Larson, who already has proven herself as an Academy Award-winning dramatic actor, but now steps into Captain Marvel's suit and into a new stratosphere of fame. Brie and I got together this week for a Sunday Sit-Down on the eve of the movie's release. Brie Larson knew if she was going to play the most powerful superhero in the Marvel Universe, she had some work to do.
Go, 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 go.
Over 9 months of intense workouts, often twice a day, Larson built herself into Captain Marvel.
Why was it so important to you to get into that kind of shape for this character?
To me, what she represents is empowerment and strength. And it wasn't good enough in this conversation of like this representation of female strength to just say like, I put on a costume and I let the visual effects tell the story. I want to help tell that story. I went from not being athletic at all, being able to deadlift 225 pounds and hip thrust 400 pounds and push my trainer's Jeep up a hill.
Dig, 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 dig.
In her past life, the superhero Captain Marvel was an Air Force pilot named Carol Danvers. That required some training for Larson, too. She spent long days at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada with real pilots. And she took a harrowing, messy ride in an F-16.
The pilots who took you up said, you should be okay. Like, you got a 50-50 shot of being okay. How did that go?
Puked the whole time, the entire time. But didn't ask to go back down on the ground. I wanted to keep flying.
This is in the cockpit with the pilot in front of you? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you have, like, you know, the comms on, and she politely was like, you know, if you don't want me to hear you puking, you got to turn the comms off. And I was like, oh, totally. And then you forget every time.
And then what did they say to you when you got back on the ground? They said, well, we said it'd be 50-50.
They're like, no, there was a 100% chance you were going to do it. They just didn't want me to chicken out.
29-year-old Brie Larson was born in Sacramento, California. Her parents both were chiropractors. But Brie knew very early on that she wanted to be an actor. At 6 years old, she was the youngest student ever admitted to the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco.
I was super shy as a kid. I barely talked. I'm so grateful that I found acting at a young age and that this 6-year-old has been guiding me my whole life, because I think having that time when I was younger where I was literally given a script to be like, this is how you be a person, like this is how you make eye contact, this is how you greet people, all of those things, because those were all very difficult for me.
Roadkill Easy Bake Oven.
Larson got her first work on screen at just 8 years old with commercial parodies on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Thanks, Roadkill Easy Bake Oven.
With that taste of success, Brie's mother moved her 2 daughters to Los Angeles, where Brie, barely into her teens, essentially began running her own movie studio.
I'd write the script, edit it. I had a disco ball that I would put in front of the door of the garage, and if the light was on, it meant we were rolling, so the family would walk in, because we had times that people would walk in or open the garage door and ruin it. I'd tape sheets up.
It's like a professional operation. It's all
I would
making
do a
sense
premiere.
now.
I'd also do EPK.
You did a premiere? No, you did not.
I did. I did EPK, where I would like ask my cousins to like talk about me. I know. I know.
For
like,
people
what was like
watching and listening who don't know what EPK is, it's the
basically
electronic
like
press
this,
kit.
in a
Yeah,
way.
it's an interview so people know what's it.
Yeah, the budget was around $20.
Larson graduated from those garage productions to paying roles. In the romantic comedy 13 Going on 30.
Nuh-uh, Tom, yours are great.
And on the Showtime series United States of Terror.
Princess Valhalla.
So is it after that where you go, okay, I can actually do this for a living? Some people, they get to LA and they're like, I don't know if this is going to work.
And I had a hard time getting work again, you know. And I've been broke a dozen times. Really, there's like large gaps of time of like 3 auditions a day still, you know.
In 2013, Larson earned critical acclaim starring in the independent film Short Term 12. about a supervisor in a group home for troubled teens.
I take good care of everyone.
But 2015 was the year that changed her life. First, Larson played Amy Schumer's younger sister in the big box office hit Trainwreck.
He's the perfect amount of nice that you deserve.
Then came Room.
This is our chance.
Larson starred as a mother held hostage for 7 years in a performance that earned her the Oscar for Best Actress and placed her among Hollywood's elite.
But Academy Award winner Brie Larson, that's forever.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jen Lawrence put it to me the best because I called her like a day or two afterwards because I was like, I feel the same. I don't feel any different. And she was like, it's just like you got your PhD. Just think of it like that. It just means that like you graduated.
That advanced degree opened doors. In 2017, Larson starred in her first big-budget movie, playing a photojournalist in Kong Skull Island, which grossed more than $500 million worldwide. Larson's co-star in Kong was Samuel L. Jackson. The two became fast friends, and they're reunited in Captain Marvel.
He has been there for me with every major moment of my life.
And he's kind of helped guide you through this process of fame and the rest of it?
He's a Jedi. That's like the only way I know how to put it. Like, it's not like he gives me advice or tells me what to do or scolds me. I've just learned so much from him. He's like, I don't know, he's like one of my best friends. It's just like, he's my safe place.
You've written and directed other films. What's on the horizon for you? What do you want to do that's out there that you haven't done?
I want to climb the Tetons.
Oh.
I've been boulder climbing, so I want to do that. I want to go skydiving.
Okay.
I've been saying for like 4 years that I'm going to read Finnegan's Wake, and I haven't done it, so I need to do that.
You've been busy. It's fair.
Larson also would like to spend more time with her mushrooms. It turns out the glamorous movie star is really into mycology, the scientific study of fungi.
Well, you've been studying mushrooms pretty closely. I understand. How's that going?
It's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I've just missed, there's like a festival that I usually go to. It's like my favorite thing, where there's, in wintertime is when the foraging really happens. And I've missed it the last couple of years because I've been working.
Damn movies get in the way of your mushroom time.
All these movies, yeah.
She really knows her stuff on those mushrooms. I'd also like to point out that Brie arrived to our interview straight from lunch at Benihana. Full hibachi lunch with the onion volcano and everything. You gotta love it. Captain Marvel is in theaters now. Our thanks to the Living Room Bar at the W Hotel Times Square for hosting that conversation. To hear Brie talk about the debate she had with herself about signing up for Captain Marvel because she knew her life would change as soon as it came out, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the entire unedited conversation with Brie Larson. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.